The Varkarians had watched Earth for decades, assessing it like one with a primitive ant colony. To them, humanity was loud, disorganized, technologically uneven, a mess. But worst of all, Earth was expanding. Fast. The galactic concord had warned the Varkarians, do not provoke the humans. They're unpredictable. But the Varkarians, proud and imperialistic, dismissed the warning. Instead, they deployed the detonator, a low-yield antimatter device designed to explode in low Earth orbit. It wouldn't hit the planet directly, just a message. A warning. A test of Earth's reaction time. A flex of dominance. The bomb detonated at precisely 4:07 GMT. A blinding flash lit the sky across continents. Satellites blinked out. Communications dropped. Thousands of orbiting micro-devices melted into slag. For 30 minutes, Earth was silent. No transmissions, no retaliation. Just eerie quiet. Varkarian Commander Shervo watched from his warship. In high orbit, satisfied. Let them tremble, he said. But Earth wasn't trembling. It was scanning. Phase 1. Immediate response within minutes. Earth's orbital defense systems went live. Dozens of stealth satellites, previously dismissed by galactic intelligence as communication junk, revealed their true purpose. From low orbit to geosynchronous height, automated platforms came online, each carrying a payload humanity had never admitted to having. They weren't just telescopes and GPS arrays. They were railgun turrets, kinetic bombardment systems, AI-controlled, interceptors. Earth, it turned out, had weaponized its skies long ago. The first Varkarian scout ship that drifted too close was shredded in an instant. A 10 kg tungsten rod dropped from orbit, punched through its hull like it was made of paper. Shervos. Command deck erupted in alerts. We're being locked on by over 200 satellites. How? Their networks were offline. Not offline, his second-in-command whispered, eyes wide. They went dark to hide what was coming. Phase 2. Retaliation humanity didn't scream. It didn't broadcast warnings or emotional speeches. It responded like a surgeon with a scalpel. Every known Varkarian observer drone in. Earth's vicinity was silently neutralized. Laser-based orbital defense systems, thought to be prototypes, activated with precision. The Varkarians had assumed Earth's orbital presence was passive. They were wrong. Then came the signal, not from Earth's government, but from an unexpected source, the ISS Vanguard, a secret orbital station hidden behind reflective camouflage. Sent a single message across the stars. You revealed your position. Retaliation is in motion. It was signed by UNSDC, United Nations Space Defense Command, a department that hadn't officially existed. Until now, Phase 3. What? Earth keeps in orbit. The Varkarians had underestimated how paranoid humanity had become. After a century of warfare, pandemics, and near-extinction events, Earth had adopted a new philosophy: hope for peace, prepare for annihilation. And so, Earth's orbit had become more than a scientific frontier. Beneath the camouflage fields and solar panel clusters lay the sky bastions, autonomous stations bristling with drones, nukes, and quantum rail cannons. Each station was unmanned, controlled by hardened AI systems trained for war. 3 of them turned toward the Varkarian fleet. The alien vessels tried to jump to warp. But humanity had launched jamming satellites years prior, seemingly inactive. Lumps of metal now roaring to life with gravitic interference fields. The Varkarians were trapped. Xirvo watched helplessly as his fleet's engines sputtered. This can't be. They're a Tier 3 civilization at best. Correction, said a new voice. It was human. A transmission had breached their encrypted channel. A man's voice, calm, clinical. We were Tier 3 when you started watching. You taught us to evolve in secret. Congratulations, you've accelerated our readiness, Shervo shouted. Who are you? I am Director Salazar, UNSDC Orbital Command. You detonated a bomb over our planet. In return, we'll demonstrate why Earth was left out of your invasion calculations. The screen on Shervo's deck changed. A visual feed showed the Earth. Defense grid coming online, orbital lasers locking in, kinetic platforms adjusting aim, eye interceptors launching in swarms. Earth was no longer passive, Doc. It was a loaded weapon pointed at the stars. Phase 4. The end of the fleet, the Varkarian fleet, attempted to fight back. Plasma weapons fired. Shield arrays went up. But nothing prepared them for Operation Skyfall. Earth deployed its rods from God. Dense tungsten cylinders accelerated from orbit at Mach 10. There were no explosions, just hypersonic impacts. Ships crumpled like paper. The vacuum of space echoed with silent deaths. Within 18 minutes, the entire Varkarian fleet was obliterated. Only one ship remained, the Spear of Dawn, carrying Shervo. Earth didn't destroy it. They boarded it. Human breaching team clad in exo-armor with the UNSDC insignia entered the bridge. At their head was Director Salazar himself, eyes cold, voice unreadable. "You thought Earth was vulnerable," he said. X Irevol hissed. "You hid all this." "Why?" "Because if you know what a human has in their hand," Salazar said, drawing a pulse pistol, "you'll never be prepared for what they've hidden behind their back." He fired. Epilogue. A message to the stars 1 week later. A transmission echoed across the galaxy. It showed images of the destroyed Varkarian fleet, overlaid with a simple message. Earth is not a training ground. Earth is not a backwater. Earth is a graveyard for invaders. Choose peace, or orbit will choose for you. The Galactic Concord met in emergency session. For the first time in centuries, every species agreed on one point: never provoke the humans.